Weekly Outdoor Plus is a new and exciting outdoor show presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, starring new owner Gary Hintz. His youngest son, the show pro, Jace Hintz. And the show producer, creator, and host, his oldest son, Seth Hintz. So now sit back and relax and get ready to learn about archery and the world of the outdoors.
Our leagues at Bucks and Bulls Archery here are in full swing now. We shoot during the week and the weekends, but every once in a while on a weekend we get together with a bunch of people. We went to Badger State Games. We had 8 people that shot there. And 2 weeks later we went to Horicon Marsh and it grew to 15 people, adults and children both. And how the tournaments work is we shoot 5-spot target like this or a single spot like this. You shoot 60 arrows. The best score you can get is a 300 with a 60X. And we had a couple of the young kids shot, one shot a 300, Haley did, she shot a 299, April shot a 298, James shot a 292, and Jake that just started working here a couple months ago, I taught him how to shoot back tension with the hinge. He never shot a back tension release before. He went to his first tournament with spots like this and he shot a 300, which is huge. Hardly any, it takes people years and years before they shoot a 300, and he did it his first tournament, which is really neat. What this weekend going on right now is the state tournament in Wisconsin Rapids, and they shoot at East Junior High. You probably, I think it's like 60 people shoot at one time. It's a really big tournament. And there's not as many of us going to that tournament because they're just more involved. You have to be a member of the NFA and you have to sign up online, and it takes a lot to get involved. So there's like maybe 4 or 5 of us only going to that tournament. But then after that, I'm sure we'll get together and do another one before spring comes in. In the spring, what we're going to do, we move outside and we start shooting 3D tournaments. Locally, there's a lot of, every weekend pretty much you could travel within an hour to do a 3D tournament where you walk through the woods on a course and shoot like 3D animals at different distances and stuff, and it really gears you up for the hunting season. Plus it's a little competitive, and we got a league here at Bucks and Bulls with 59 kids. It was like they're still signing up now 3 weeks into the season, which is really neat. And what I like to do is take them to these tournaments and just get them out of the house, get them with a bunch of new friends and compete. So you get a little competitive edge, yet you know how to shoot archery, you get friends, we stop and eat, and it's a lot of fun. When I had this sign-up sheet to go to the Horicon tournament, there was a few adults like Johnny Lane and Bruce Tremble. They signed up to come along, and a couple of their dads came along, the kids' dads and moms, and even there was Grandpa and Grandma and Aunt was with us, just to come along to help out with the tournament or help organize the kids and stuff, which is really nice that how the community gets involved and help all the children learn how to shoot and just get involved and take them all out, you know. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with this Horicon Marsh. It's about a 2-hour drive from Stevens Point, but the indoor facility they have there, a lot of people don't know, but there's a lot of those facilities around the area. There's one in Polonia, one in Wisconsin Rapids, one in Wausau, New London, Marshfield, they're everywhere. And a lot of people don't even know they're there, so you can really get out, you know, like close to central Wisconsin and shoot your bow all winter long for fun or a little bit of competitive. Even if you shoot against your friend competitively, it's a lot of fun. You know, you can shoot your bow all day long, and you can bet a soda. I'll bet you a can of pop I can beat you this round, and it's already getting a little competitive. You feel a little bit pressure. It's a lot of fun.
Got your whole round in, James?
What?
You got your whole round in?
Yep.
What'd you shoot?
95.
95?
Yeah, for the first game.
So we went to the Badger State Games, and then we had 2 weeks in between. We shot leagues in between, and the kids really improved after those 2 weeks. We went to the first tournament, shot leagues 2 weeks, and then we went to the second tournament, and I seen a lot of scores improve. And the self-esteem they have, they kind of believe in themselves now as archers. You know, they stand up on a line with confidence. They shoot their arrows, they back off, hang up their bow, they wait till everybody's done, they go down there and score it. They got a smile on their face, and they're really having fun. And like I say, they're doing something instead of just sitting around on a weekend in the house. At least they're getting out with friends and family, and we have a lot of fun. We ate a bunch of hot dogs. We stopped at A&W and had some ice cream, and I had raspberry.
I got a 298, and how many X's did it get? I gotta count. Okay, I totaled it. 38? Yeah. And 38 X's.
298 with 38 X's. What was your score?
284 with 19 X's.
284, 19 X's. Is this your first tournament? No? Did you shoot at Badger State too? 170 what?
273.
273, does it say how many X's? Didn't total the X's? Too many to count?
72.
12.
12. All right, you have fun?
Yeah. 284.
284, how many X's?
And 16 X's.
282.
How many X's?
Really good. 20.
Give me the lowdown. How'd you do?
I shot a 300 with 47 X's. And yeah.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
Where do you practice at?
Bucks and Bulls Archery.
Atta girl.
Hi, welcome to Frank's Hardware in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Proud to be family owned and operated since the 1940s. Conveniently located on Highway 10, Frank's Hardware has all your general hardware needs, and we specialize in a wide variety of products, meaning all of your paint, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and many more of those household needs. Not only do we have a new one,
But we can show you how to fix what you already have. Did you know Frank's Hardware also offers a wide variety of services?
so stop on down to Frank's Hardware today. We don't just have great products.
But we have great service. Voted once again in 2014 as Portage County's best fish fry and best bartender is Matero's Pub and Pizza. Located just outside Stevens Point on the corner of Highway 66 and County Road Z, Matero's is a great place to get away for a big Italian sandwich, thin crust pizza, or an Italian dinner made from scratch. So come join us at Matero's. For more information, check them out online at materospizza.com. And don't forget to grab a few of our frozen pizzas on the way out.
Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point is now under new ownership and has a new location. Stop down to 3272 Church Street and meet the new owner, Gary Hintz. His fully stocked pro shop carries Matthews, Hoyt, and many more products to serve all your needs. They also do all repairs for any style and full customizations. Leagues and lessons will begin soon, so stop in today and check out what's new, because we're confident that we can get you from in here to out there. Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Woodmat frames are fully customizable handcrafted wood frames. Choose your style of frame, then customize the white maple, cherry, or alderwood mattings with any logo, image, or text. Each and every frame is handmade in Central Wisconsin by Master Woodworks, whose creativity and precision led to the creation of these great new frames. Whether you're looking for a single frame or something for the whole group, woodmatframes.com is the place to go. Check us out online or email sales@woodmatframes.com for pricing and ordering information. So when you're ready to put another memory on the wall, come to woodmatframes.com and make it extra special.
Optimizer by HHA Sports. The Optimizer Lite Ultra, voted #1 single pin adjustable sight for 10 years running. The Optimizer Speed Dial for crossbows, to-the-yard accuracy with a single reticle. And the Optimizer Horizon, offering unmatched accuracy from both short and long-range firearms. All Optimizer sight systems utilize range dial shoot technology. Ask for Optimizer at a dealer near you.
Inside you, there's an outside you. A you that finds your dinner by finding your dinner's dinner. A you that isn't afraid to pick a fight with something that has a sword for a nose. This is for that you.
Real Deal Mineral. The results speak for themselves.
Hi, I'm Troy with New Life Taxidermy from Amherst, Wisconsin. I'm also a board member of the Wisconsin Taxidermist Association. This year, the Wisconsin State Taxidermy Championships are going to be held in Stevens Point, Wisconsin at the Holiday Inn and Convention Center. Saturday, February 21st, it will be open to the public from 1 to 3. So come on down and come see some of the world's best taxidermists. From the youth division all the way up into the senior division. There's something to see for everyone. So hope to see you there at the Holiday Inn in Stevens Point, February 21st from 1 to 3.
Hey guys, it's that time of the week again. We're going to be going over some of our fan photos. If you'd like to get involved with the show and show off some of your photos, feel free to send them to us at weeklyoutdoorplus@live.com or message us on our Facebook page. Please also include your name and a brief description of what you've been shooting or hunting or what the picture's all about. So if you'd like to get involved in the next couple upcoming weeks, definitely send them in and hopefully we'll see some of your photos.
Our first picture this week comes from Adam having fun sighting in his new bow. And our next one is of April shooting at the Badger State Games. And here's one from one of our fans with this giant coyote he found. And here's Gage practicing his shooting at Bucks and Bulls. Next we have one from Miles with a 17.5-inch walleye he pulled out of the Spirit flowage. And here's one from 10-year-old Katie learning to shoot back tension at Bucks and Bulls Archery. And here's one from my good friend Sage, enjoying this beautiful view vacationing out at Lake Tahoe. And our last picture this week comes from Sam and Sawyer, who were able to trap this coon. Way to go, boys.
Big thanks to the fan photos this week. If you're interested in having yours on here, again, send them via email to weeklyoutdoorplus@live.com or message format on Facebook. Stay tuned for some more Weekly Outdoor Plus action.
Hi, it's me again, Troy from New Life Taxidermy. Still getting ready for my state competition piece, which is going to be held February 21st at the Holiday Inn in Stevens Point. We're putting the final touches on my turkey. Right now I'm trying to assemble the wing and making sure that all the feather tracks are in order because turkeys are very complicated. They have several different patterns of feathers, and those feather patterns have to be in the right spots. So it's very critical that, you know, everything is movable on this bird right now. It's still soft, and I have to keep all these feather tracks in line and actually do some measurements, and I have reference photos of turkeys and making sure that, you know, this wing isn't too far forward or too far back. So when you get all those measurements and get these feathers where they need to be, then you pin it up, and then the hardest part of, I think, is the preening afterwards. Every single one of these feathers has to be basically touched by me to get them to stand where they need to be. And that's a long, grueling process. That's why turkey mounts are on the very high end. It costs quite a bit to get a turkey mounted, just because of the labor-intensive stuff that you have to do with the turkeys to make them look right. So once I get these wings set, I've got the other side to do, obviously. And as you notice, well, the head isn't painted yet, and I just have the skin pinned up to the head so I can get the look I'm trying to go for here. And once I get the look that I need and get this body pinned up and the feathers where I need them to be, I will take the head off and I will take that to my airbrush booth, and I'll start airbrushing the colors into the turkey. And you know, that's your typical reds, whites, and blues, purples, and get that painted. And then we're going to put it back on the bird, glue everything down, do one final tweaking of all the feathers, making sure everything looks good, and hopefully by then it'll be ready for the state competition, and we'll see what the judges think about it. So I've got about probably 3-4 more hours on this bird yet before I'm going to be happy with the results. So, and until then, we're going to check out Brandon's work over there. Brandon's been working hard on his deer head, so we're going to take a look at what he's got and where he's at in his process.
Looking for a fun, state-of-the-art facility to shoot your bow this winter? Blackhawk Archers in Polonia, Wisconsin wants you to join their club. Located just 15 minutes east of Stevens Point on County Road Z, Blackhawk Archers has a heated indoor range for both 3D and spot target shooters. Leagues will be forming soon, and they also will have open shoots for the public this winter. Check out blackhawkarchers.net to stay up to date and for more information. Or stop into Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point for membership forms. We'll see you there. Woodmat frames are fully customizable handcrafted wood frames. Choose your style of frame, then customize the white maple, cherry, or alderwood mattings with any logo, image, or text. Each and every frame is handmade in central Wisconsin by Master Woodworks, whose creativity and precision led to the creation of these great new frames. Whether you're looking for a single frame or something for the whole group, woodmatframes.com is the place to go. Check us out online or email sales@woodmatframes.com for pricing and ordering information. So when you're ready to put another memory on the wall, come to woodmatframes.com and make it extra special.
This mineral is a game changer. I've put the odds in my favor. It's time to close the deal. I wouldn't change a thing. Finally, the buck of a lifetime. Real Deal Mineral. The results speak for themselves.
Optimizer by HHA Sports. The Optimizer Lite Ultra, voted #1 single pin adjustable sight for 10 years running. The Optimizer Speed Dial for crossbows, to-the-yard accuracy with a single reticle. And the Optimizer Horizon, offering unmatched accuracy from both short and long-range firearms. All Optimizer sight systems utilize range dial shoot technology. Ask for Optimizer at a dealer near you.
Hi, welcome to Frank's Hardware in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Proud to be family owned and operated since the 1940s. Conveniently located on Highway 10, Frank's Hardware has all your general hardware needs, and we specialize in a wide variety of products, meaning all of your paint, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and many more of those household needs. Not only do we have a new one,
but we can show you how to fix what you already have. Did you know Frank's Hardware also offers a wide variety of services?
So stop on down to Frank's Hardware today. We don't just have great products,
but we have great service.
Matero's Pub and Pizza in Polonia is home to your current Portage County's best fish fry and best bartender. All of their food is made from scratch, including their delicious thin crust pizzas, making any selection worth the drive. Whether it's game night, a celebration, Saturday shrimp dinner, or just a night out, come join us at Matero's, located on Highway 66 just 7 miles east of Stevens Point. Open 4 p.m. Wednesday through Sunday. For more information, go to www.materospizza.com.
Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point is now under new ownership and has a new location. Stop down to 3272 Church Street and meet the new owner, Gary Hintz. His fully stocked pro shop carries Matthews, Hoyt, and many more products to serve all your needs. They also do all repairs for any style and full customizations. Leagues and lessons will begin soon, so stop in today and check out what's new, because we're confident that we can get you from in here to out there. Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
All right, since we left you last week, Brandon was just starting to put the antlers on the whitetail. He secured the antlers down, puttied everything up, put the screws in, sewed everything up nice, and basically what we're doing now, Brandon's grooming the deer, and he's actually going to position the ears and make sure the ears are not too low, not too high, not too far forward. So he's got some measurements he has to take, and there's certain things on a whitetail that you measure that the ear muscles, the ear butts, are to keep them in proper form. He's got to get that straight edge. What's it look like? Yeah, that looks about good. Let me try this side. Remember, you got to go right off the corner of that nose over there. Yep, underneath the eye. Okay. This one's got to come up a little bit. Okay, so position it. He's going to position it. See, the ear butts are full of clay, so they're still workable because they're still very moist. And even though we're going to do all this work now, we're going to let it dry overnight and then come back in the morning and actually have to readjust again. Because when things are drying, they're pulling and shrinking, and you always have to, I call it babysitting. You have to babysit your mounts, you know, to make sure they're behaving. And you don't want them to dry wrong, because then that's just a whole other can of worms you open up. And so we got to make sure everything's right, all the muscle structure. You can see it on the bridge of the nose here, the sides of the mouth. There's muscles underneath the chin over here. And Brandon has to go and actually, with his fingers, and feel all those muscles and tuck that skin in. So, and then he's taking measurements from the top of the ear to the center of the nose. He has a caliper to make sure your ears are pretty much equal. Not that a deer's ears are always equal, but it's nice when you're competing that it's symmetrical. What do we got going on here? Pretty close? Perfect. And then of course, after sewing it up, you know, we have to do this because you're pulling the skin on the back of the head. So check your eyes again. Take your little scalp ball tool there. Make sure you've got the whites of the back of the eye. Make sure you get that bottom eyelid down where it needs to be. And you got to keep tweaking it a little bit until it starts to stiffen up, which will be probably tomorrow morning. And eventually, once it's dry, then we're going to go back, and Brandon, I'll show him you know, how to finish the deer. And that's going to consist of puttying places that maybe need some putty. And then we're going to get to the airbrush guns, and we'll have to airbrush, because believe it or not, there's color on a whitetail, and you've got your browns and your blacks, the nose pad, and the eyes have to be airbrushed. So that'll happen in about a week or so. there it is. I hope you've learned something through the process of competition taxidermy. And I'm learning something all the time when I'm doing taxidermy. There's always new tricks, new ways of doing things. We're still finishing up my turkey. Brandon, still finishing up on his whitetail. Brandon, how do you think it went?
It was pretty hard, I'd say.
It's his first deer ever. And talk about getting thrown right into the fire. We're heading down to Nashville next week to compete with it. And then, of course, our state taxidermy championships, February 21st at the Holiday Inn. So make sure to see us there, Brandon and Troy, from New Life Taxidermy. You'll see the finished products of my turkey and Brandon's first whitetail. So hopefully the judges will be good to us, and maybe we'll have some stories to tell you. So, see you there.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Weekly Outdoor Plus presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Don't forget to check us out online at facebook.com/weeklyoutdoorplus. See you next week.
Hi, I'm Troy with New Life Taxidermy from Amherst, Wisconsin. I'm also a board member of the Wisconsin Taxidermist Association. This year, the Wisconsin State Taxidermy Championships are going to be held in Stevens Point, Wisconsin at the Holiday Inn and Convention Center. Saturday, February 21st, it will be open to the public from 1 to 3. So come on down and come see some of the world's best taxidermists. From the youth division all the way up into the senior division. There's something to see for everyone. So hope to see you there at the Holiday Inn in Stevens Point, February 21st from 1 to 3.